ranting.
Mountain Josh's Comics. Arbitrary news of the week. Just 2 articles this week. Red Sonja,
shit, boy. Okay.
who has a movie coming out, a reboot. Matilda Lutz reveals that the upcoming reboot is very women empowered. This year, Red Sonja reboot hasn't had the easiest of journeys to the big screen, losing multiple filmmakers, including Bryan Singer, even its main star, Thunderbolt's Hannah John Kamen. MJ Bassett has since stepped to behind the camera to direct the action, with Matilda Lutz tapped to bring the iconic warrior to life in a movie fans hope will do the character justice. It's been nearly 4 decades since the character appeared in a movie with Brigitte Nielsen, bringing the iconic hero to life way back in 1985. Now in an interview with CBR at South by Southwest, Lutz shared new insights on how this iteration will differ from her predecessors. Quote, "So what I can tell you about Red Sonja is that the first ones and the comics were made with a very male gaze orientation. This is a completely different story, and it's very women powered, which I love about the script. Not everyone will be happy with that given how sexualized Red Sonja often is on the page, but this lines up with the comments made by Bassett last year. She confirmed that this version won't be depicted as a victim of sexual assault, and instead of delving into sexual politics, the reboot will focus on the character as a human being made in the world of femininity." Joining Lutz in the cast are Wallace Day, Robert Sheehan, Michael Bisping, the UFC guy, Martin Ford, Eliza Matengu, Manal El Faturi, Katrina Durden, and Oliver Trevina. I have not heard of any of these people except Bisping. The latter will play Thrall, a gladiator type warrior who joins Sonja in her fight against evil emperor. Sacha Baron Cohen was once approached to play the villainous magician Kulan Gath, but is thought to have turned down the role. As a result, it's unclear whether the character is still in the movie, and if he is, who will play him. The beloved She-Devil with a Sword story began in the comics in 1973. Now, 50 years later, she remains the greatest sword and sorcery female heroine of all time. Xena might have a bone with that. She's also hacked and slashed her way into the hearts of fantasy and comic fans all around the world. Inspired by the sword and sorcery comic books of the same name from Dynamite Entertainment, the Red Sonja movie is based on the heroine created by Robert E. Howard, who also created Conan, and adapted by Roy Thomas. This version of the character is described as a fearsome warrior boasting a high degree of skill with a sword, though no specific details have been revealed. Red Sonja is expected to release later this year. I don't know anything about Red Sonja other than the movie with Brigitte Nielsen, which I want to say I recently watched it within the last 2 years, and it is campy. It's fine as an 80s action. I guess it wasn't even 80s, but 70s, 85, 80s action, whatever. I mean, it's a. Would I say it's a good bad movie?
Yeah.
It's got the that Asian kid who did the. I want to say his name is Ernie something, but I might be wrong.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Wasn't Paul Smith? It was Ernie Reyes Jr. Yeah, he was in it. The kid was funny. He plays a prince that who's stuck up and thinks he gets to do everything. Wasn't he also in Turtles 2? Yeah, he was in Turtles 2. Yeah, it was Kino in Turtles 2.
He was. Oh my god,
yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wow, he kind of looks a little familiar. Wow.
He's also in The Rundown. I don't remember him being in The Rundown.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So, the only thing I really know about Red Sonja comics is there are a lot of number ones, and they usually have a live action cover. Sorry. That really have a lot of that have women not wearing a lot most of the time.
Well, yeah. Vampiria and Barbarella didn't get super popular for a reason.
How do I find all of these?
A lot of those covers are pretty cute, though.
There's that one. Oh, that doesn't look... That's not live action.
No.
I think... Oh, there's one. Wait, nope.
I'm trying to remember if we even had that movie.
I swear this is a thing, but now I can't find any. Oh, here we go.
I don't think
Nope,
we have
that's not it. Oh yeah, yeah, that's live action. Oh yeah, I found the treasure trove.
Some would call it that.
Yeah, so it has a lot of those covers.
Do we have safe search on?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay.
Oh, I do. Oh no, it's off.
Okay, well, okay. We'll just be careful on the scroll there.
I don't know. I have no dog in this fight. I don't really care. Like, it's a
Yeah.
fun action movie. And fine.
Unfortunately, I have nothing.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. We all know Seth Rogen is pretty great at adapting things, especially comics. 8 Billion Genies was a huge hit last year? 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Following the news of 8 Billion Genies heading to Amazon, the franchise has already has some big names attached. Monday, it was revealed that Seth Rogen and his Point Grey Pictures are producing the project for Amazon. According to the Hollywood Insider Jeff Snyder, Rodney Rothman, the Oscar-winning co-director of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, has been hired to adapt the comic into a screenplay. The series was first optioned back in 2022. At the time, it was revealed the company not only intended to turn it into a movie, but create a franchise that spans television as well. This cover right here, the Super Mario 3 cover, is a ton of money, I think, at this point.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Which I have. The first one. I mean, I have all 8. I haven't read all of it, though. I think I'm on issue 5. But let me see if I can find... I mean, it's an awesome cover, and it wasn't like no one really knew what it was because it was the first issue, so, and I think it was limited to a comic shop cover. I think it was a variant for a comic shop. Okay, let's see. Genies #1. Show more. Oh, here we go. It's 186. It's going for 186.
Holy fuck.
And it was limited to 500 copies, and it was a Bird City Super Mario 3 variant.
I can't see the font, I'm sorry, but what's the black one going for?
Oh, the black one is cheaper, actually, surprisingly.
Yeah, I figured.
It was also limited to 500. It's going for $32.
Wow.
But the A cover is 186 raw, not even graded. I don't know what's going for graded. $325 for a graded 9.8. Last sold 4 days ago. Yeah, I mean, it is a fucking cool cover. Anyways, yeah, so in the comic self-created by Charles Soule and Ryan Brown, every person on the face of the planet one day gets one wish. Though there are some caveats to what wish they may cast, the story soon takes a post-apocalyptic turn as battling factions aim to scoop up everyone else's wish. Tonally, it's partially inspired by The Walking Dead, although it includes a genre-bending fantasy and science fiction concepts. Every once in a while, we talk about my stupid idea, what if everyone had a genie, Soule once said. I'm going to figure it out. The thing that locked into place was to follow these 8 characters in a bar that's basically wish-proof. You can see the fate of humanity through them while you're out having drinks. It's a great conversation starter. Your wish could be a nuclear option. It could also be the happiest, greatest option. It reflects who you are as a person, and what a lot of people want to put is to put other people down. It initially ran for 8 issues at Image Comics before Soule and Brown returned last fall for Wish World, a special one-shot. What? There was a one-shot? I had no idea. I'll have to go look for it now. Damn it.
The hunt is on.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? my LCS may have a copy. I'll ask them next time I'm in. Yeah, so I think if it's live action, it's probably gonna be expensive, given the crazy wishes some people have. Like, there are superheroes flying around, there are like T-Rexes, it gets nuts. So if it's gonna be, like, I've heard it's supposed to be live action. If it's live action, it's gonna be expensive. Which, I mean, Amazon has the money. They're doing Lord of the Rings, so they make like what, $2 billion a day.
If it could only just, be written as good as it looked.
Well, listen, the guy from Into the Spider-Verse is adapting it. It should be fine.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about Lord of the Rings. But
did you watch Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think the first season was as bad as what a lot of people thought it was that bad. I give it like a 65%.
Yeah.
70 even.
70. Yeah, maybe like a.
It did get a bit better towards the end. I am looking forward to season 2.
Yeah.
I'm not writing it off completely. I will watch season 2. Amazon also does Wheel of Time.
Yes.
Wheel of Time season 1 wasn't
decent.
Yeah, season 1 wasn't great.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I haven't read the books, so I'm sure people who have read the books will like. I have a friend who has read the entire series, which is like $30.
Yeah.
And he liked the first season, but didn't think it was great in terms of as a book reader.
Sure.
I thought season 2 was a lot better than season 1. Which is weird that some of our favorite shows, usually it's season 1 that's good and then it goes downhill from there. But so far the trend for some of our shows we're watching, like Halo, Wheel of Time, some of those shows are getting better instead of worse in season 2. Like, maybe they're actually listening to feedback.
I feel like they're definitely listening. They're making, decent changes to the point where you do see changes.
Yeah, like Foundation season 2 was fucking fantastic. Season 1
really, eh?
was like 60, 65. Season 2
I had a hard time getting through it.
Great. And like, so like some of the shows are trending up.
The main guy. I love the main guy, the actor.
Lee Pace, who plays the Emperor.
Yeah, he was in *Halt and Catch Fire*. What a great show!
Oh yeah, I've never seen that show. Listen,
Lewis, you gotta get on the show.
I'll put it on the list unless Kate, the co-founder, has already seen it. But yeah.
Well, you should be like, no, it's really good.
You know what old show is on our list that we're about to get to is The Leftovers.
Oh yeah.
Never watched it when it came out. Okay, so that's
Really?
arbitrary news of the week, and I'll hit you with our sponsor.
Your new multi-vendor marketplace, YouSellComics.com, offers a site exclusively for buying and selling of all things comics. Slabs, omnis, trades, and more. Sell for as low as 5% commission or 0 commission monthly tiers. Run your own auctions, unlimited bin listings. YouSellComics.com.